Beloved soul, welcome back to Angelic Whisper Channel, where divine insight meets divine timing. I'm so glad you're here today. I don't believe in coincidences, and neither should you, because if you found this video, there is something heaven needs you to hear. Today, your angels want you to know a truth that will change the way you see the days ahead. There is a shift happening around you now. It is quiet, hidden from human eyes, but heaven is moving the pieces. Before we begin this sacred message, if you're new here, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss these divine messages meant specifically for you. And if this message resonates with your spirit today, type "I receive" in the comments below to claim this blessing that heaven is delivering to your life right now. You see, there's something extraordinary happening in the spiritual realm concerning you at this very moment. Your guardian angels have been exceptionally active lately, and there's a reason for that. They've been carrying prayers back and forth between heaven and earth, but not just your prayers. Someone else's prayers have been reaching the throne room of heaven, and these prayers concern you directly. Yes, you heard that correctly. Your soulmate, the one heaven has chosen for you, has been praying for you even before you've met in the physical realm. Their soul has been calling out to yours, and heaven has heard their plea. The angels are now moving to bring you the greatest news you could possibly receive about love, connection, and divine partnership. I want you to understand something profound right now. The person meant for you isn't just randomly hoping to find love. They have specifically asked heaven to prepare you, to strengthen you, and to guide you toward them. They've been feeling the same emptiness you've been feeling, the same longing for genuine connection that goes beyond the surface-level relationships this world often offers. Their heart has been crying out in the quiet moments, in the still of the night, asking God to protect you wherever you are, to keep you safe until the moment of your divine meeting arrives. This isn't just romantic fantasy. This is spiritual reality unfolding in your life right now. The angels want me to tell you that everything you've been through, every heartbreak, every disappointment, every moment you felt alone, it was all preparation for what's coming. You weren't being punished. You weren't forgotten. You were being refined, shaped, and prepared to receive a love so pure, so genuine, that it could only come from heaven's perfect timing. Your soulmate has been going through their own preparation too. They've been learning lessons about love, about patience, about what it truly means to commit to another soul for a lifetime and beyond. And now, the angels say, both of your preparations are nearly complete. If you're feeling this message deep in your spirit right now, type "Heaven knows" in the comments to affirm that you trust in divine timing. You see, your angels have been working overtime to clear the path between you and your soulmate. They've been removing obstacles you can't even see, healing wounds in both of your hearts that needed to be healed before you could come together in perfect union. This isn't about finding someone to complete you, because you are already complete in God's eyes. This is about finding someone whose completeness complements yours, whose purpose aligns with yours, whose very soul vibrates at the same frequency as yours. The message your soulmate asked heaven to deliver to you is this: hold on just a little longer. They want you to know that they exist, that they're real, and that they're coming. They've asked the angels to tell you not to settle for less than what heaven has planned for you. Every time you've walked away from relationships that didn't serve your highest good, your soulmate was spiritually cheering you on, knowing that each goodbye was bringing you closer to your divine hello. They want you to know that they're working on themselves too, becoming the person worthy of the love you have to give, preparing their heart to receive all the beautiful gifts you bring to this sacred union. The angels are showing me something beautiful right now. In the spiritual realm, there are golden threads connecting souls who are meant to be together. Your thread has been glowing brighter lately, pulsing with an energy that indicates the time of meeting is drawing near. Your soulmate can feel this too, even if they don't fully understand it yet. They've been having dreams about you, sensing your presence in quiet moments, feeling unexplainably drawn to certain places or activities that will eventually lead them to you. The synchronicities in both of your lives are increasing because heaven is aligning your paths to intersect at exactly the right moment. I need you to understand the seriousness of what I'm about to share with you. Your soulmate's prayers haven't just been casual wishes. They've been deep, soul-level communications with the divine. They've been praying for your protection, for your happiness, for your dreams to be supported even before they get the privilege of supporting them personally. They've asked God to send you signs that love is coming, to give you hope when the waiting feels too long, to surround you with angels who whisper encouragement when doubt tries to creep in. And those prayers have been answered. Every time you've felt an unexplained sense of peace about your love life, every time you felt suddenly hopeful about the future without knowing why, that was heaven responding to your soulmate's prayers for you. The Bible tells us in Jeremiah 29:11, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." This promise extends to every area of your life, including your love story. The angels want you to know that God's plan for your love life is far greater than anything you could have imagined for yourself. The person he's bringing to you will love you in ways that heal parts of you that you didn't even know were wounded. They will see beauty in your scars, strength in your struggles, and divinity in your humanity. Let me share what else the angels are revealing about this divine connection. Your soulmate has been praying specifically for the courage to love you properly when the time comes. They understand that true love requires vulnerability, sacrifice, and commitment, and they've been asking heaven to prepare their heart for these sacred responsibilities. They don't want to meet you until they're ready to love you the way you deserve to be loved. This is why there have been delays that might have frustrated you. Heaven has been working on both of you, ensuring that when you come together, you're both ready for the magnitude of this blessing. The great news that your soulmate wanted heaven to deliver also includes this truth. They already love you. Not in the way the world understands love at first sight, but in a deeper, spiritual way. Their soul recognizes yours across time and space. They love your resilience, even though they haven't witnessed your battles yet. They love your kindness, even though they haven't been the recipient of it yet. They love your dreams, even though you haven't shared them yet. This is the mystery of soulmate love. It exists before the meeting, grows with the connection, and extends beyond this earthly realm. If this message is touching your heart right now, please take a moment to like this video and share it with someone who needs to hear this divine message today. Your angels are asking you to be a messenger of hope for others who are waiting for their divine love story to unfold. Now let me continue with what heaven wants you to know about the timing of this blessed union. The angels are very clear about this next part. Your soulmate has been experiencing significant spiritual growth recently, just as you have. They've been shedding old patterns, releasing past hurts, and opening their heart to receive the kind of love that only comes around once in a lifetime, or perhaps once in many lifetimes. They've been praying for the wisdom to recognize you when you appear in their life, because sometimes soulmates cross paths before they're ready and miss the opportunity. But heaven is ensuring that won't happen with you two. When you meet, there will be an undeniable knowing, a recognition that goes beyond physical attraction or mental compatibility. Your guardian angels want you to know that your soulmate has also been praying for practical things regarding your union. They've been asking heaven to help them create stability in their life so they can offer you security. They've been working on their emotional intelligence so they can be the partner who understands and supports you through all of life's seasons. They've been healing their own family patterns so they don't bring unnecessary baggage into your sacred union. This person takes the responsibility of being your life partner seriously, and heaven is honoring their dedication by preparing both of you thoroughly. The message continues with something that might surprise you. Your soulmate has been receiving signs about you too. They've been seeing things that remind them of someone they haven't met yet, feeling drawn to learn skills or develop interests that will perfectly complement yours. Heaven has been preparing them to be not just your lover, but your best friend, your greatest supporter, your safe haven in a chaotic world. They've been praying to become someone who adds value to your life, not someone who drains your energy or dims your light. I want to address something important that the angels are highlighting. Some of you watching have been hurt so deeply in the past that you've almost given up on love. You've built walls around your heart, convincing yourself that you're better off alone. But your soulmate has been praying specifically for those walls to come down gently, safely, in divine timing. They've asked heaven to heal your heart so completely that when they arrive, you're able to receive their love fully. They don't want to love a guarded version of you. They want to love all of you, including the parts you've hidden from the world. The angels are showing me that this divine partnership is about more than just romantic love. You and your soulmate have a shared mission on this earth, a purpose that can only be fulfilled together. Whether it's raising conscious children, building something that serves humanity, or simply being an example of what divine love looks like in human form, your union has significance beyond your personal happiness. Your soulmate has been praying for clarity about this shared mission, asking heaven to reveal how your combined gifts, talents, and passions will serve the greater good. Type divine timing in the comments if you trust that heaven knows exactly when to bring your soulmate into your life. Remember, this isn't about rushing or forcing anything. It's about preparing, trusting, and remaining open to receive this incredible blessing when the moment is perfect. Your soulmate wants you to know through this heavenly message that they're not interested in playing games or wasting time once you meet. They've been through enough life experiences to know what they want, and what they want is a real, authentic, deep connection with you. The angels want me to share something specific about the energy surrounding your upcoming meeting. There's a powerful spiritual alignment happening in the celestial realms that's creating the perfect conditions for divine unions to manifest on earth. Your soulmate has been feeling this shift too, experiencing an increased urgency in their spiritual preparation, knowing intuitively that something significant is approaching. They've been cleaning up their life, ending situations that no longer serve them, making space for you to enter even though they don't know the exact timing yet. Here's something beautiful the angels want you to understand. Your soulmate has been praying for your dreams to come true, even the ones that have nothing to do with romantic love. They've been asking heaven to bless your career, your creative pursuits, your friendships, your relationship with your family. They want to meet you as a whole, fulfilled person, not someone looking for another person to fix or complete them. This is the maturity of divine love. It celebrates your independence while creating beautiful interdependence. The message from heaven also includes a gentle warning that your soulmate wanted conveyed to you. They're asking you not to compromise your standards or settle for less than you deserve while you wait for them. Every time you're tempted to enter into a relationship that doesn't align with your values just to avoid being alone, remember that your soulmate is praying for your strength to wait for what's real. They would rather you be temporarily alone than permanently connected to the wrong person. They're honoring you by preparing themselves properly, and they're asking you to honor them by not giving your heart to someone who won't treasure it the way they will. Let me share what the angels are revealing about the season you're entering now. This is a time of acceleration in your spiritual journey. Things that have been stagnant are about to start moving. Prayers that seemed unanswered are about to manifest in ways that will amaze you. Your soulmate has been praying for this acceleration in your life because they know that when you're living in alignment with your highest purpose, you'll naturally magnetize toward each other. They want to meet you in your power, in your joy, in your fullness, not in your lack or your desperation. The angels are emphasizing that your soulmate's prayers have activated something powerful in the spiritual realm. There's now an angelic assignment specifically dedicated to bringing you two together. These celestial beings are working to orchestrate the perfect meeting, one that will feel both surprising and inevitable. Your soulmate has asked heaven to make the meeting unmistakable, to provide clear signs that this is the person you've been waiting for, so that neither of you miss this divine appointment. I need to share something that might challenge some of your current beliefs about love. Your soulmate has been praying for a love that transcends the physical realm, a connection that exists on mental, emotional, spiritual, and energetic levels. They're not just looking for someone attractive or successful by worldly standards. They're looking for someone whose soul speaks the same language as theirs, whose presence feels like home, whose energy brings peace to their sometimes chaotic inner world. This is why heaven has been so careful in preparing both of you. This kind of connection requires a level of spiritual maturity that can't be rushed. The Bible reminds us in Ecclesiastes 3:11, He has made everything beautiful in its time. Your love story is being written by the master author, and he doesn't make mistakes in his timing. Your soulmate has been meditating on this truth, finding peace in knowing that your meeting will happen at exactly the right moment, not a second too early or too late. They've been asking heaven to help them trust this divine timing, especially on days when the loneliness feels overwhelming. If you're feeling the power of this message, please share this video with someone who needs to hear that their soulmate is real and coming. Your act of sharing could be the encouragement someone needs to keep believing in divine love. Now let me continue with more of what heaven wants you to know about this incredible soul who's been praying for you. Your soulmate has been going through what the angels call a sacred preparation period. This involves not just emotional and spiritual work, but also practical life changes. They've been guided to relocate, change careers, or make other significant life decisions that seem unrelated to romance, but are actually positioning them to meet you. Every choice they're making right now is being divinely guided to lead them to you. They might not fully understand why they feel pulled in certain directions, but their soul knows it's following the path to you. The angels want you to know that your soulmate has been praying for your protection during this waiting period. They've asked heaven to guard your heart against those who would misuse it, to shield you from relationships that would leave you too damaged to receive their love. Every time you've walked away from a toxic situation, every time you've chosen yourself over a relationship that diminished you, your soulmate's prayers were being answered. Heaven has been protecting you for them, just as it's been protecting them for you. Here's something that might bring you comfort. Your soulmate has been experiencing the same doubts and fears that you have. They've wondered if divine love really exists, if they're being foolish for waiting, if they should just settle for something comfortable but uninspiring. But every time they've been tempted to give up, heaven has sent them signs, dreams, or intuitive knowing that you exist and that you're worth waiting for. They've been strengthened by the same divine assurance that's strengthening you right now as you listen to this message. The angels are revealing that your soulmate has been praying for healing in specific areas of your life that you haven't told anyone about. Those secret wounds, those private struggles, those hidden insecurities, somehow their spirit knows about them and has been interceding on your behalf. This is the mystery of soulmate connection. Even before meeting in the physical, Your souls are communicating, supporting, and loving each other across the dimensions. Your soulmate's prayers for you are powerful because they come from a place of pure love, untainted by ego or personal agenda. I want to address those of you who might be wondering if you've already met your soulmate but didn't recognize them. The angels want you to know that if this is the case, heaven is orchestrating a second chance, a divine reunion that will make everything clear. Your soulmate has been praying for clarity too, asking heaven to remove any veils that might prevent either of you from recognizing this sacred connection. Sometimes soulmates meet before they're ready, and heaven allows them to go their separate ways to grow, only to bring them back together when they're prepared to honor the sanctity of their bond. The message your soulmate wanted heaven to deliver includes gratitude. They're grateful that you exist, grateful that you've been growing and evolving, grateful that you haven't given up on love, even when it would have been easier to close your heart. They want you to know that every experience you've had, every lesson you've learned, every moment of growth you've achieved makes you more magnificent in their eyes. They're not looking for perfection. They're looking for authenticity, for realness, for someone who has walked through fire and emerged not bitter, but refined. Type "I am ready" in the comments if you feel prepared to receive this divine love that heaven is orchestrating for you. Your readiness is important because it signals to the universe that you're open to receive this blessing. The angels want you to know that your soulmate has been preparing their heart to love you through all seasons of life, not just the easy ones. They've been praying for the strength to stand by you during challenges, the wisdom to support your growth even when it takes you out of their comfort zone, and the unconditional love to accept all aspects of who you are. The angels are showing me something profound about the spiritual contract between you and your soulmate. Before either of you incarnated into this lifetime, your souls made an agreement to find each other, to support each other's evolution, and to demonstrate divine love in human form. Your soulmate has been having memories of this contract surface in their consciousness, feeling a deep knowing that they have a divine appointment with destiny. They've been praying for the courage to honor this sacred contract when the time comes to step into this divine union. Let me share what heaven wants you to know about the immediate future. The next few months are going to be particularly significant in your love story. The angels are indicating that spiritual doors are opening, energetic pathways are clearing, and divine synchronicities are increasing. Your soulmate has been feeling this shift too, experiencing an inexplicable excitement about the future, and knowing that something wonderful is approaching. They've been praying for both of you to be aware and alert to the signs, to not miss the divine appointments that are being scheduled in the heavenly realms. Your soulmate wants you to know through this heavenly message that they've been working on becoming emotionally available for you. They understand that past relationships might have caused them to build defensive walls, and they've been actively working with heaven to dismantle these barriers. They don't want to bring a guarded heart to your sacred union. They want to come to you open, vulnerable, and ready to experience the full depth of divine love. This emotional preparation they've been undergoing is just as important as any practical preparation. The angels want me to emphasize something crucial about divine timing. Your soulmate has been learning to trust heaven's timeline, understanding that rushing into a relationship before both parties are ready would diminish the blessing. They've been praying for patience, for faith, for the ability to trust that you're being prepared just as they are. They want you to know that they would rather wait and meet you as your best self than rush and meet you before you've become everything you're meant to be. Here's something beautiful about the prayers your soulmate has been offering. They've been asking heaven to help them become the answer to your prayers, just as they trust you'll be the answer to theirs. They've been studying what it means to be a divine partner, learning about true intimacy, understanding the difference between ego-based love and soul-based love. They're not interested in a relationship that looks good on the surface but lacks depth. They want a connection that transforms both of you, that makes you both better versions of yourselves. The message from heaven also includes this important truth. Your soulmate has been praying for your happiness independent of them. They want you to find joy in your own journey, to celebrate your individual victories, to build a life that's fulfilling on its own. They understand that the healthiest relationships are between two whole people who choose to share their completeness, not two broken people trying to use each other to feel whole. This maturity in their prayers shows the depth of their love for you, even before you've met. As we reach the 1-hour mark of this divine message, I want to remind you that if this is resonating with your spirit, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any divine messages meant for you. Your engagement helps us reach more souls who need to hear these heavenly truths. Now let me continue with what the angels are urgently wanting you to understand about this divine connection. The angels are revealing that your soulmate has been experiencing prophetic dreams about your union. They've seen glimpses of your life together, felt the emotion of holding you for the first time, experienced the joy of building a life with you. These dreams have been so vivid, so real, that they wake up with tears of joy, knowing that something extraordinary awaits them. They've been praying for these dreams to sustain them through the waiting period, to remind them that heaven's promises are real and trustworthy. Your soulmate has also been praying for the dissolution of any karmic relationships that might be blocking either of you from coming together. They understand that sometimes we have to complete certain soul contracts with others before we're free to enter into our divine partnership. They've been asking heaven to expedite these completions, to help both of you learn the necessary lessons quickly so you can move forward into your destiny together. This isn't about rushing others out of your lives, but about completing what needs to be completed with grace and wisdom. The Bible tells us in 1 Corinthians 13:7 that love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Your soulmate has been embodying this scripture in their prayers for you. They've been bearing the weight of waiting, believing in heaven's plan, hoping for your union, and enduring the temporary separation with faith. They want you to know that their love for you is already demonstrating these qualities, even before you physically met. The angels want you to understand that your soulmate has been praying for your family and friends too. They know that loving you means loving the people who are important to you. They've been asking heaven to prepare your loved ones to receive them, to see the genuine love they have for you, to support your union when it manifests. They understand that divine partnerships don't exist in isolation but within the context of community. And they're already praying for harmony in all these relationships. I need to share something powerful about the spiritual warfare surrounding divine unions. The angels reveal that your soulmate has been praying for protection against any forces that would try to prevent your union. They understand that when two souls come together in divine purpose, there can be resistance from energies that don't want to see that much light and love manifested in the world. But their prayers, combined with yours and heaven's divine plan, create an impenetrable shield of protection around your destined union. Your soulmate wants you to know that they've been preparing their life practically for your arrival. This might mean creating physical space in their home, organizing their finances, or establishing routines that will accommodate a partnership. They're not assuming you'll fit into their existing life unchanged. They're actively creating space for you, for us, for the life you'll build together. Every practical step they take is an act of faith, a declaration to heaven that they believe in your coming union. The angels are emphasizing that your soulmate's prayers have included asking for wisdom about how to love you specifically. They understand that everyone has their own love language, their own triggers, their own needs for safety and expression in relationship. They've been asking heaven to teach them how to love you in the way you most need to be loved, how to support you in the way that most empowers you, how to be the partner that brings out the best in you while accepting you exactly as you are. Type heaven's plan in the comments if you trust that this divine orchestration is unfolding perfectly in your life right now. Your faith and trust are important components in manifesting this blessing. The angels want you to know that every time you affirm heaven's plan, you're aligning yourself more closely with your soulmate's energy, making the path between you clearer and more direct. Let me share what the angels are revealing about the signs that your meeting is approaching. Your soulmate has been praying for unmistakable signs for both of you, so that when the time comes, there's no confusion or doubt. These signs might come through dreams, synchronicities, intuitive knowing, or through direct divine intervention. The important thing is that both of you will know. There will be a recognition that goes beyond the logical mind, a knowing that this is the person heaven has prepared for you. Your soulmate has been praying for courage, not just to approach you when the time comes, but to be vulnerable with you, to share their true self without masks or pretense. They understand that divine love requires radical honesty, deep vulnerability, and the courage to be seen in all aspects. They've been working with heaven to heal any shame or unworthiness that might prevent them from showing up authentically in your sacred union. The message continues with something that might surprise you. Your soulmate has been praying for your past relationships to be honored and healed. They're not jealous of those who came before them. Instead, they're grateful for the lessons those relationships taught you, for the growth they facilitated, for the clarity they brought about what you truly want and deserve in partnership. They see your past not as baggage but as preparation, not as mistakes, but as education in love. The angels want you to know that your soulmate has been developing their spiritual gifts in preparation for your union. They understand that divine partnerships often involve serving together in some capacity, using your combined spiritual gifts to uplift others and serve heaven's purposes on earth. They've been praying for clarity about these gifts, for the courage to develop them fully, and for the wisdom to know how they'll complement yours in divine service. Your soulmate's prayers have also included asking heaven to prepare them to be a good co-parent if children are part of your divine plan together. Whether these are biological children, adopted children, or spiritual children you'll mentor together, they're taking this responsibility seriously. They've been healing their own childhood wounds so they don't unconsciously pass them on, learning about conscious parenting, and praying for the wisdom to raise souls who will contribute positively to the world. The angels are showing me that your soulmate has been through a significant spiritual awakening recently. This awakening has clarified their values, their purpose, and their readiness for divine partnership. They've been shedding old versions of themselves that were based on societal conditioning rather than soul truth. This transformation they've been undergoing is preparing them to meet you as their authentic self, not a persona they think you might want them to be. I want to address something important for those of you who have been in long-term relationships that didn't work out. Your soulmate has been praying for your complete healing from these experiences. They don't want to inherit the wounds from your past. They want to meet you healed, whole, and ready for something entirely different from what you've experienced before. Their prayers for your healing are powerful because they come from pure love, wanting only your highest good. The great news your soulmate wanted heaven to deliver includes this promise: they will not give up on you. Once you come together, they're committed to working through whatever challenges arise. They've been praying for the perseverance to weather any storms, the wisdom to navigate conflicts with grace, and the unconditional love to see you through your dark nights of the soul, just as they trust you'll see them through theirs. As we approach the final portion of this divine message, please remember to share this video with anyone who needs hope about divine love. Your sharing could be the sign someone needs to keep believing. And when you're done watching, comment, "Blessed and ready," to claim this divine blessing that's being delivered to your life. The angels want you to know that your soulmate has been praying for your dreams, even the ones you haven't voiced to anyone. Somehow, their soul knows the deepest desires of your heart, and they've been interceding on your behalf, asking heaven to manifest these dreams in your life. They want to celebrate your victories with you, support you through your challenges, and be your biggest cheerleader as you become everything you're meant to be. Your soulmate's message through heaven includes deep appreciation for your strength. They've been praying thanksgiving prayers for the strength you've shown in your journey, for not becoming bitter despite disappointments, for keeping your heart open despite being hurt. They see your strength not as something that makes you need them less, but as something that makes you capable of the deep, transformative love they want to share with you. The angels are revealing that your soulmate has been preparing to be your peace in a chaotic world. They've been working on their own inner peace, understanding that they can't give you what they don't have. They've been praying for the ability to be your safe harbor, the person you can come to when the world feels overwhelming, the presence that calms your anxiety and reminds you that everything will be okay. Finally, the most important part of the message your soulmate asked heaven to deliver is this: they already love you with a love that transcends time and space. This love isn't dependent on meeting you, on your appearance, on your achievements, or on any external factor. It's a soul love that exists because you exist. They've been praying for you to feel this love even before you meet, to know in your bones that you are loved, cherished, and waited for with great anticipation. The angels want you to carry this truth in your heart as you go forward. Every day brings you closer to this divine union. Every experience prepares you more fully for this sacred love. Every prayer you pray is heard and answered in divine timing. Your soulmate is real. They're preparing for you just as you're preparing for them, and heaven is orchestrating your meeting with perfect precision. Remember, beloved soul, this isn't just a love story. It's a divine assignment, a sacred contract, a piece of heaven's plan for bringing more love and light into this world. Your union with your soulmate will ripple out in ways you can't even imagine, touching lives, inspiring others, and demonstrating what's possible when two souls come together in divine purpose. Take this message seriously, as the title suggests. This isn't just another video about finding love. This is a divine transmission, a holy message delivered through heavenly channels specifically for you at this exact moment in your journey. Your soulmate's prayers have reached heaven's throne, and heaven has responded by delivering this message to you today. As you go forward from this moment, know that you are held, protected, and guided by forces greater than you can see. Your love story is being written by the author of love himself, and he doesn't write boring stories or tragic endings for his children who trust in him. Your soulmate is coming, prepared by heaven, praying for you, and ready to love you with a love that will exceed your wildest dreams. Trust the process. Trust the timing, and most importantly, trust the love that's already flowing between you and your soulmate across the dimensions. Heaven is faithful to complete what it has started, and your divine love story is one of heaven's most beautiful works in progress. Thank you for receiving this message with an open heart. Remember to comment "blessed and ready" to affirm your readiness for this divine blessing. Like this video if it touched your soul, subscribe to our channel for more divine messages, and share this with someone who needs to hear that their soulmate is real and coming. Until we meet again in the next divine transmission, may heaven's richest blessings flow abundantly in your life, especially in your sacred love story that's unfolding right now. You are loved, you are chosen, and your soulmate is on their way to you, carrying heaven's greatest gift of love meant specifically for your heart.